Hi friends, it's Sam and today I'm going to show you how to make my vegan ramen noodle soup. It is getting cool here in Toronto and I love it because that means it's soup season. Now I'm like hugest noodle fan ever, so ramen noodle soup is dear to my heart because you get all that noodly slurpy goodness, so delicious. Now you can definitely buy instant vegan ramen soup mixes. I'll put a link to this one down below in the description, and they're fine, but when I eat soup, that little like powdery package of dehydrated vegetables just ain't gonna cut it for me. So in this recipe, I use the ramen noodles, or you can use another type of noodle and amp it up, take it up to the next level, make it into a hearty, quick, easy, delicious meal. Delish. Let's get to making ramen noodle soup. Let's begin by prepping our ingredients. In this recipe, I use an extra firm tofu, so I'm just gonna cut open the package and just drain off the excess water. Now I'm only gonna use about half of this tofu, so I'm gonna save the other half of the block for something else and cut it into nice thin slices. All right, cool. Now just add a tablespoon of soy sauce to a dish, a small container. I'm just using some Tupperware here, and toss these tofu slices right in the soy sauce. I'm just gonna pop a lid on this container and gently flop them over so that hopefully all of the tofu slices can be coated in that soy sauce. Cool, now I'm just gonna set these aside. They don't need to marinate or anything. They're good to use right away, but I'm just gonna finish prepping all the other ingredients first to make my life easy. Now I have 100 grams of shiitake mushrooms. Oh, come back. Okay, he escaped almost, this guy. He thinks he's a fun guy. He's not. So this is 100 grams of shiitake mushrooms, and I'm just gonna cut off and discard the stems because the stems are actually quite woody, and then thinly slice the mushrooms themselves. Like so. If you can't get your hands on some shiitakes, any old mushroom will work fine here. I just love the chewy and awesome, delicious texture of shiitakes. They're so yummy. And now with the power of editing, beautiful. So with the mushrooms and tofu, I have some minced garlic and ginger, and I peeled and grated a carrot. So let's hop over to the stove and put together this epic vegan ramen noodle soup. Okie dokie smoky, so I've got my favorite large skillet and adding a tablespoon of light oil. And by light, I just mean light in flavor, so canola, vegetable, safflower oil, something like that. Don't use olive oil because that'll taste gross in this recipe. Blech. When the oil is hot, add your tofu slices. Feel that sizzle roar. Love it. This leftover soy sauce, set it aside, we'll use it later. Fry these tofu slices low and slow so they get nice and crispy. When the tofu gets brown and crispy on the bottom, flip them over and brown and crisp the other side. Come on, buddy, flip. There we go. Okay, this tofu is gorgeously brown and crispy on both sides, so I'm just gonna remove them from the pan and set them aside. I'm so excited, I love tofu. My pan is still on and hot, so time to add the shiitake mushrooms. Now just slowly saute these up until they have reduced in size and start to release their juices and get all delicious and chewy and mushroomy. Delish. My shiitake mushrooms have nicely browned up and reduced in size, and now this is just the tiny little bit of leftover soy sauce from the tofu, and I just add that in. Give them a stir, coat those shiitake mushrooms in a little of that soy sauce love. And now I'm just gonna remove this pan from the heat and set it aside. So I've got a nice soup pot here, and I'm gonna add another tablespoon of oil to the pot. And when that's hot, I'm gonna add my garlic and ginger. Oh, so fragrant and delicious. You just wanna saute that for about a minute or two until it begins to brown. Then add 6 cups, wow, noisy. 6 cups of vegetable broth, and then bring it to a boil. Now for the noodles in this recipe, you can buy vegan ramen noodles, and just throw away the seasoning packet. Or you can just buy another noodle, such as this one, which is a wheat noodle. It's just called instant noodles, but I checked the ingredients. There's no egg or anything, so they're good to go. Today, I'm gonna use 2 of these ramen noodle packets. I'm gonna discard this junk away. Yeah, that's what I think of that. And just use the noodles. I love how curly these ones are. My broth is boiling, so I'm gonna add the noodles. 1, and 2. Get it in there. Why won't you fit? Sink. There we go. Now they're softening up. Oh yeah, noodly goodness. I love it. Woo! And then just to finish off the soup, add 3 big handfuls of spinach and just stir the spinach leaves in so they wilt. It'll just take like a second. Now the soup is ready to serve and assemble, so let's hop over there. Gonna serve myself up some delicious vegan ramen noodle soup. Check out my gorgeous bowl. Oh, it's a hot bowl, hot, hot, hot. I filled my bowl with noodles, spinach, those amazing shiitake mushrooms, grated carrots, and of course those tofu slices that we fried up earlier. And can I just say, I've already eaten 3 of those tofu slices. It's one of my favorite ways to prepare tofu. So easy and so good. They're so chewy and crispy on the outside. Delish. I like garnishing my ramen noodle soup with a little sesame seeds, a little extra drizzle of soy sauce, and sriracha, because I'm that kind of gal. Hair, back, soup tasting, let's go for it. Standing and eating soup. Something I don't do normally. Mmm, 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 mmm. Oh, delicious. Mmm. I love soups like this where it's kind of a choose your own adventure eating. You get to go for a noodle, a tofu, some spinach, some broth, whatever you want. Mmm, so good. I love the chewy, curly, long noodles. The wilted spinach adds some nice greenness in there. The chewy shiitake mushrooms, the fresh carrots, and that crispy tofu is to die for. Delish, highly recommend. I hope you liked this video, and if you do, let me know by leaving a like, and don't forget to subscribe for a brand shiny new fuss-free vegan video every single Wednesday. I'll see you next week. Bon appetit! Noodles. I gotta smash all those noodles. I do eat like a rabbit. Ramen noodle soup. Ooh, but